Hi people, I bet this will be the weirdest entry in the Amityville series. For some reason, yes, the title of this comic book, manga, is Jack Frost. I mean, manga, Jack Frost, you find it on the internet, it's not manga, but manhwa. So it's Jack Frost manhwa. I have no idea why this special spelling for this publication. So as you can see, it's no A. Yeah, we didn't start with a pun for protagonist name. Is transferred to Amityville High School. That's our connection. What else it has to do with the Amityville murder? Absolutely fucking nothing. But it's in Amityville and it has supernatural occurrences and all that jazz. So yes, we are listing this. And her reception is chilly to say the least. You know Jack Frost? No, he doesn't do anything to her yet. Brutal might be a better description. Decapitated but not dead. Or is she? Because, you see, this is the afterlife situation. And, well, this is a death game scenario. There are 4 sectors competing with each other for supremacy, so it's conquer all. Pretty much exactly like Hunger Games, just there is no central area to coordinate the whole effort. Each area is one school, but each school is as big as a city. And I mean a big city. And yeah, pretty much everyone is dead. The drawings are... The first page was shit. After that, it's all action and exploding pages. So, despite being like 150, 200 pages each volume, you'll get over it pretty fast. But if you are just caring for the overarching story, you don't even have to do that. The first issue is setting up Jack Frost as this mysterious pupil who survived the previous cycle. He was the only survivor, yada yada yada. So who cares? What do we know about Jack Frost? What do we learn all throughout? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, just clear manga fashion. And in clear manga fashion, shonen series and all that, you know, Naruto and that kind of thing, there is a secret lineage, there is a secret boss who will have godly powers, and there is a prophecy and the special ability, and everyone betrays everyone. Of course, and there is, of course, we can't not have that. We have, this is not even my final forms, and that kind of thing. Of course, and self-sacrifice and whatever you want. Now, how this thing goes. So, yes, on the second page, no joke, our protagonist gets decapitated, and no, not by Jack Frost. They go into the same class, yeah, not even just the same district school, but the same class. Yada yada yada. Of course, Jack Frost clears about the situation. Now, after this comes the big shinobi war, equally as useless as in Naruto. You can jump through the whole thing without missing a beat. Really, nothing interesting happens. I mean, nothing happens that will influence the final outcome of the events. So from volume 1, you can jump to volume 11, the final volume. And don't miss a single important thing. There we meet the final villain, who of course already conquered another district, and he immediately conquers or attacks the final district, because the north district where the protagonist goes, they just did magic, so they are incognito underground, and that district seems to just disappear and out of play. Either way, they are obviously not. They come back, turn into love and friendship power and all that kind of stuff, while everyone has exploding power and guns and everything explodes and the explosions explode. And then we have the secret spells of love and friendship and revenge, and yeah, and it seems that Jack Frost betrayed our protagonist, and we are very bad. At the last second, when turns out the final spells include self-sacrifice, Jack Frost appears and saves our protagonist. And it turns out it was all just a dream. You see, all these districts, the 4 districts, are led by a person who are the directors of them. They have got reality-changing powers, and this guy somehow conquered all these realms. Now, why I bring this up at the very last page? Because Jack Frost marches into the school and says, "Oh, the cycle restarts." So all the 4 districts are actually not their own realm, but his realm. He's the god of this universe, and that's why he survives always. Because he's an asshole and likes getting students murdered. Child sacrifice and all that. Yeah. At the end we solved nothing.